So, Russian. Hi everyone and welcome to the Russian course for beginners. In this course, I'm going to speak English in order you can concentrate on the material and my connection, of course. So let's get it started. And that's the very first video, the very first lesson, so that's why today we're gonna talk about letters, about sounds, and about alphabet. So I'm gonna write letters right here on the blackboard, whiteboard, whatever you want. So, and then you will repeat them after me, repeat sounds after me. And now let's just write down all the letters that we have in Russian. There are 33 letters. So, and then I'll explain how they sound. And the first one is A. It's pretty easy one, and it's blue. No, it's vowel. I mean, all vowels will be blue on this blackboard. Okay. So it's A. It's pretty easy. It's like I don't know. So just I think you know how it sounds. I mean, that's easy. Next letter is consonant, and it's black. It's B. Pretty easy. B. Not like B in English, but like B. Just it's hard, you know. Then it's V. It's all pretty easy, I guess. A, B, V. G. I can go on like forever. A, B, V, G, D. A, B, V, G, D. D. What next one? Yeah. That one is pretty crazy, you know. I mean, for the first time, it can sound a little bit crazy because it's like yeah, not like two sounds, but we'll talk about it later. So it's yeah, yeah, one letter, yeah. And next one is vowel as well. It's like yeah, but with these pretty spots. Is it even spots? Okay. The letter yo is read like yo. You know, like y plus o. Pretty easy if it's like y, so it's y, o. Pretty easy. Okay, let's go on. A, B, V, G, D, Y. Yo. Next letter is pretty scary, you know, for foreigners. It looks like, well, I think that you can decide what it looks like yourself. J. It's J. So for now, just repeat sounds after me, okay? And further in this course, for beginners, we will learn phonetic, you know, we'll learn to build words from these letters, from this sound. So now just repeat after me the sounds. So the next one, Z. Yes, and it's really interesting with this letter. That's not number, okay? That's the letter. Because that's the letter and that's number, yes, no difference. But this, not this, okay? Okay, I'm sorry. So let's go on. Z. Next one is vowel, it's E. By the way, my name starts with this letter, E. Pretty easy. E. Next one is, in Russian it's called, the letter is called I кратко. In English it's E short E. But it sounds like Y. And yes, it's not vowel. Yes, it's consonant. Y. Y. You know, it's like you start to pronounce yeah or yo, and this first consonant is this one, y. A, B, V, G, D, Y, J, Ž, Z, I, Y. Next one is K. K. It's pretty easy. I think in lots of languages this letter exists, so it's not a big problem. So next one, L. You know, in alphabet, it looks like this, you know, but that's weird. That's why I'll get rid of it and put this. So it's L. So there are variants, you know, of this letter, how to write it, how to type it. So this one is easier. So it's L. L, it's like, yes, it's like in Latin languages, you know. So the next one is N. No. Next one is no. No, it's not N, it's M. M. M is pretty easy, I think, as well. So it's like M, like in English or Spanish. So it's pretty easy. Let's get next one. And next one is N. N. K, L, M, N. This one is really easy, okay? Just N, like a no. Next one is, oh my god, just guess what letter is O. Yes, right. It's O. Next one, P. It's consonant, P. Yes, it's P. It looks like P. Really? Yes, it looks like P. So now you know that everything that looks like this, that shaped like this, looks like the letter P. Now you know that. Okay, there is nothing that looks like this. Okay, let's get the next one, and the next one is... No, it looks like English P. No, but it's R, okay? That's pretty funny that they're close to each other, like next, one by one. So no, it's R. If your native language is Spanish, so it's pretty easy for you because it's like Spanish R, really. But if your, I don't know, if your native language is French or English, so it can be pretty difficult for you because English people say it's like R. French people, I have no idea how they do it. Next one is S. Easy. S. T. I like how it looks, you know, like really. It's like so. Sorry, I'm just. Yes, I've got preferences about letters. So fight me. O, P, R, S, T. Next one is vowel, and I will need blue marker. It's U. Yes, it's U. I think it's pretty easy as well, so just U. Just pronounce after me. I think that you can do this really. O, P, R, S, T, U. Okay, the next one is letter that is written really difficult, but I could do this. So it's F. It looks pretty weird. It's specific Russian letter, Slavic letter. So anyway, just remember that that's F, like function, like this, you know. F. Next one is H. It's H. No, it's not X. And you know how Russian types that something is funny? Russian type like this, it's not How one my friend thought. Hi, Pablo. No, it's Next one is ts. Ts. It's literally like this. Ts. Okay? Just pronounce it like this. I hope you remember it and I can get rid of it. F, h, ts, ch. Next one is ch. It's ch, it's like ch in English, for example. It's ch. Pretty easy. F, h, ts, ch. Sh. 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 Like in English, it's ch. Sh. I'm sorry, it was ch. It's like, okay, I will write it like this, you know. Okay. Like this. Ch like ch, sh like sh. Just after sh, another letter that sounds like sh. And later we'll talk about the difference between these two sounds. Sh, sh. Now just make sh soft. Just try, okay? And I believe you can do this, really. It's sh. Yes, and now it's the very time for this color, you know, like beauty bloggers do like this with lipstick or something. So, I'm sorry. Next one is, it's not even a letter, like it's letter, but it's, I hope you will see it. I'm not sure that you will. It's hard sign. There's no sound for this. It's hard sign. Just remember, I will talk later what it means in other videos. The next letter is U. U, I think, is the most difficult vowel to pronounce in the Russian language, and in other videos we'll talk about it, about how to pronounce it correctly. Okay, and you know, it is small not because I don't like it. I really like this letter, but it's just always small. You know, there is no big U, so it's like always like this, like hard sign. Next one, my favorite color is soft sign. Of course, if we had, if we have hard sign, we've got soft sign. You know, it doesn't have a sound. You know, it's just a sign. Next one. Pretty easy. Just like English, in the English alphabet, the first letter really like this. Next one is U. It sounds like this plus this. U, okay? And next one, and the last one, yeah. It's like yeah. Pretty easy. By the way, yeah means me or I. So that's all, and now let's read all these letters one by one. Please do it with me. A, B, V, G, D, Y, J, Ž. Z. It was a bad joke, I know. Z, I, Y, K, L, M, N, O, P, R, S, T, U. Do you remember? Yes. F. I like it. Not X. Not X. Just okay. Ts. 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 Ch. 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 Sh. Like sh. 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 I can't pronounce it. Hard sign. Small oo. Soft sign. Can you hear it? I can't as well. It's soft sign. U. Yeah. Yay, that's it. That's all the alphabet, all the letters in Russian alphabet. That's all the letters of Russian alphabet. I hope it was pretty easy, but we will work on it further. Subscribe the channel, like the video, and write in comments what to talk about. As if you know better than me. It was a joke. Bye.